good looks.
We've also
just like that.
seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense.
Got a fat soul. Nah, fat soul. How we sound on that bit? TJ, say something?
Defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Here's Flag. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
If anyone relishes contact, it's P.J. Washington. Nice job absorbing it and finishing.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Irving against Brown. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 4 points this quarter. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent...
I think he's good now. I think he was just doing that because he was on.
Voices on the team side.
Here is the TikTok. I'm trying to see how it sounds now. nigga funny. You see ya. We supposed to be running 2K. I done got on my phone. Am I trolling? I think I'm trolling.
Countering that, with much more movement on every possession, modern playstyle places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Sean, we thank you for that report.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Tatum on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Lets it go from deep. The three-pointer is right on target. Washington's got 5.
Wow, how about the range on display from P.J. Washington? That was so deep.
Washington against Tatum. Shot clock at 5, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 16. Irving double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
From past the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now, here's Brown. He had a 33-point out in their last game.
Go to Charlotte settings, and then go to shot timing and hit off. And then if you want to do it for your layup, you can. Layup right there, off. And that's free throw if you want to do it for your free throw too. It's up to you. You just time the release like how they would shoot.
Against Philadelphia.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes, repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And here are the Mavericks now after Jaylen Brown's miss. And here's Marshall from the arc. And the foul on Daniel Gafford.
Daniel Gafford.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Celtics trail by 4. White looking around. In the corner. Tatum with it. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Washington. It's hauled in by Brown. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Tatum. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Here's Flag. White covering. Step back shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The 3 from Tatum. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Ernie Johnson here with...
You know, for Dallas, they're not going to make the playoffs. We knew that. But they did show glimpses of what they could eventually be. Unfortunately, all of that will have to wait the next year.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops Act.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Washington. 4 on the clock. For the lead. Tatum's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston. A 2-point game. Pass the flag. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, incredible defense. JB, an elite two-way player.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
And here's Irving. He's got 19. Puts it up. Another miss by Irving.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Tatum. Puts the move on. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Here's Washington. He has 5 and taken away by Brown. Here's Tatum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Tatum a screen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Celtics with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Irving for 3. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Flag. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Here comes Tatum. And the shot is good. Tatum's got 19 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Irving, and it's Dallas with another.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Brown. Marshall defending. Right at the free throw line. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Took him no time at all on that one. 24 points for him.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Brown jams it in.
Oh my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Let's see the... Connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Marshall. Here's Irving. Back to Marshall. Dallas moving the ball around. And here is Washington. In the corner, it's Flag. For the tie. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 3. Here's the 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
And here's Tatum for 3. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Understand something. Keep talking on the defensive end. Stay the course.
Coach Jason Kidd, he's helped create an identity for this team. There's no doubt. Wants them to stay in character.
Yeah, and how they perform defensively, the effort they give on that end, it really is a big part of that.
Celtics ball.
And it's been a very competitive game. So far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Oh, if you need help, right on.
Here's Keita.
I'm opening the win almost every time.
Pass to Hauser.
Stay there.
Brown against Irving. Brown the pass to Keita. 5 to shoot. Tatum with it. Defended by Gafford. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Flag is out there with Irving, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Gafford against Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
And now it's an 11-point Boston lead. The Mavericks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Right wing. Now, here's Washington. Off target from three-point range. And Tatum launches it from deep. No good with the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Back to Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Washington.
Yeah, you see on display the length and speed that is a part of P.J. Washington's defensive game.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
On the wing, Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum down low. He's covered by Washington. Stolen by Washington. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Brown. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Tatum. Another chance here. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Not gonna go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Irving against Tatum. Now Washington. Irving outside. Jumper is off. Boston has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside Brown. Now White from outside. And it misses. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Irving fires. The 3 goes down.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Washington against Tatum. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Kyrie Irving, no good from 3.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Tatum against Washington. Washington rips down the rebound. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Irving, he's off from 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Tatum. Crane from outside.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving fires. The 3 doesn't go. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And the 3 misses. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort.
It's in the game.
Whatever they're doing running back is for that nigga. Yeah, Smothers. That's the nigga with the chamber. He one of them. He not the starter, bro. You got home or what? Yeah, you got home. Hold on, which one is this? The new one?
our B screen. Here it comes.
Pick your team, man.
Or I could go Dalton. I'm going Dalton, Appalachia. Not fucking with Dalton game. That nigga Richmond Breed. Where's out? Yeah, they ass. What say she stay overall? That's what I want to get. I just got him, bro. Bro. I'm pick 10 on this shit. I've been going random. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to go kill him. I'm here. Is it the Carolina game? That's what you want to do. We gotta check when we get in the game because they be switching it. I don't know why, gang. That shit's weird. You was Travis Hunter. What Travis on?
He'll bring it out. It's Smothers. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So NC State's offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough, and block out all the noise.
They'll leave it with him. Makes him in.
Ooh, they could do that. They could.
One, he stopped at the 21.
They could like that. So.
They didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on enough how important those 5 minutes are up front to get on those defensive linemen to try to move them out of the way.
We on that. Give me that. Give me that. All the way. I seen that one.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina State has the back of the offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the ground, it's Smothers. That is a big... This defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Roger. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Smothered slow. Nigga smothered slow. Nigga. Put that green back there. Put that green back there. Oh, shit.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to...
Well, he did, kind of.
Back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, it was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. So North Carolina's offense will take the field.
Oh, shit. shit over with. I ain't gonna lie. Once you get old, that shit over with. But right now, nigga, if you want to, nigga, if Tootsie can do that shit, I can do that shit. I don't give a fuck though. Nigga, if Tootsie can do that shit, I can do that shit. I know that nigga not better than me, gang. I know it. I know it. No, that's it. I'm actually.
To the quarterback to force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense. That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
That's
not that time.
Crazy
it's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
They go Toos. They go Toos.
No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it completely.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it. They get the 4th down conversion. Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
I watched him play. I went on that visit. They congratulated him that night. That nigga just looking at the crowd, just waving. I'm like, damn. Think I'm lying? I'll prove it to you. That shit was crazy. I was like, damn.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14.
What you call it? Tuesday.
And he got into the house for the 6th to finish it. Kickoff unit on the field. This defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Bailey.
Yeah, I ain't got him.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Grimes. There he goes. The 20, the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, North Carolina State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
This what happened, man. Look at me. I'm thinking us. And he got him.
Ooh. 4 games. Sure.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That one's going to get a little star marked inside on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick.
Because ain't nobody really can watch this thing.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas just joined the league. I ain't no fanny sad nigga. But, Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but like
They were
I gotta
trying to
find my
steal
fan
possession
base
to
type
draw a
shit.
little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take
These
over the
is people
football
coming
with the
through
lead.
type shit. But once I get the
Bunch
people that
formation
rock
for
with me,
these receivers.
I be teased. I already got a fan base though. YouTube, I'm just trying to get enough watch hours on YouTube. I
From
really
the
just
gun,
gotta post on
give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
I just gotta edit. I don't like editing. I'm on defense editing.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is
But I'm good at editing.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy just to a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. Looking to the big
Boom! Run that nigga over, white boy. What are you doing?
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that...
To the end zone, and is picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Lofts one deep down the right side. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Good buddy.
They are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
You can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. One try is good as they build on this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5.
What the fuck?
He gets a block. He's on the ropes.
Hook his head. Hook his head.
He is a field flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. And no one can get a handle on it. Ball goes out of bounds on the onside kick attempt.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back instigated. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line.
Me, bro.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. That was an entertaining first quarter. Fireworks all over the place, as will be indicated in our first quarter stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their ready to go here in the second?
You know what? Their style shit. It be
First play of the period will be a second down.
They just want to get the same old
Finds his tight end. Steered out of the 46-yard
if he wanna get back on his stuff and get back into the NFL and leave his college stuff alone, which I know he wanna do, I can, bro. I'm gonna get you up there. They gonna be like, man, what's all these kids?
Fights off the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to do it. Exactly. Get it to them. Let them break tackles. Let them make plays. Easy decision.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
They'll ride the hot hand. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
Picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for you.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
He's
there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
never
Losing
seen me
yardage
get
on that
robbed.
play. Man down
Good
on the play
game.
as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on fourth down. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
I think every time, almost every time. I tried to every time. He is.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. North Carolina State.
Yeah, I really did, bro.
And let this be a good lesson to all young running backs out there. You just have to know when the play is over. This isn't high school football anymore. You're not going to be able to make every single guy miss, spin out of every tackle, reverse the field, and go score a touchdown. That doesn't happen at this level. Just get what you can get down, and play the next one.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you can tell he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to throw, it's Bailey. And he is finding wide open defenders all over.
I know which way to go. I know which way to go.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes up. What a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory. He jumps the route, he intercepts it, returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
They can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. They'll run a pass their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want to do with the defense. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? White 53 wants to go up top. Into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback.
Personal
there.
foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it.
You see me?
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit off the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
NC State quick to the line.
So I can't jump over their head.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball. Executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time. Being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. It might have been a 3rd down now.
Linebackers there.
Down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Motion from the back. On the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with it.
Oh, he just handled it beautifully, and it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
That's
After reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It'll be third and long.
Timeout.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
We got some
Picks up
speed.
just a
We
few
got some
before he's
speed.
brought
Are you
down,
kidding?
not really willing to take a risk there on
Easy.
third and long. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Quick catch on third down. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the set up.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the 1st down.
You pitch it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Great job by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside. That's why he scored.
And the extra point is good. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Now adjusting. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Got it in the middle, it's Grimes.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna swing it on second down. And it's picked off for
That's
the
him again.
time today. Going he's got room. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking for the end zone.
Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt.
And that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to tack one more on that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So seeing quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Here we go. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Let's go. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here we go. To the air, it's Bailey. That's reeled in, it's Rogers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable NC State going up tempo. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is
Fuck.
right.
Oh, bro, I was
Got
mad
3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
Chuck the last one. Shut the
Got a man. It's Grimes.
fuck off
And the
me,
defense
nigga.
had that one
Like,
well
I just
covered.
had to. It was one nigga that just had to feel that shit.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Right? You got the big leads, you can play big
Fuck off.
stuff. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback.
Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Let's go. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give out of the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
He's all the way
down to the 3.
That nigga's Antonio Brown in this game. That nigga just kicked me, yo. That gotta be against the rules.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
Dang, that's against the rules, man. You cannot do that, nigga. That nigga just, hey, when they put that animation in there? That's crazy.
And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Man, that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. All of those situations, you gotta get those positive opportunities if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here.
Touchdown, NC State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer.
Okay, look. Come on, Cal, look. Here we go, they had a magic in him.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give as they work on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with nothing.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has, the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give him a huge game.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab and turns down. And it's caught for a touchdown.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative. They got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score, added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
We play more like teams out of Durham. Not Durham. Is it Durham? Or Raleigh?
PAT unit on the field.
Yeah, like we play teams like that.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
I'm a rapper. Fuck with it.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is a situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by 7 possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Caught over the middle. It's Ship. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down off the isolation should be able to deal this one out. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football.
Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You got to love this job by the defense here in their own end. They're doing an outstanding job in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. Everybody's getting to their marks. They're breaking on the ball, and they forced 3 straight incompletions here with their backs against the wall.
And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You were talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody.
for spending some time with us. For
Go
David
2K
Pollock and
chat.
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.
Hi. I low-key want to play the show. I ain't play that shit. With the who? I need to get some of that shit. That shit